Hello everybody, this will be a video on support and resistance lines. I think support and resistance is one of the most basic fundamental things when it comes to trading. And I think it's one of the most important things too. With support and resistance, you can know where to set your stop losses, know where to take profit, know where to long, know when to short. I see it too many times where people are kind of FOMOing into their trades and longing at a resistance and see them lose the trade, or they're shorting at a support and they also lose the trade, or where they incorrectly place their stop loss and they also lose a trade based on that. So one of the first things that I like to do is kind of go to the higher time frames when I'm analyzing a chart. I think this is one of the very first steps that everyone should really do, is look at the higher time frames and kind of see what they're doing. One of the most common things is basically look for support and resistance. When it comes to this, I like to work my way up and look for resistances when price is seems lower than usual. I know the monthly chart right here is not really a good example, but let me turn on my magnet tool. Just like starting off, I like to work from my top down when it comes to a chart on any time frame, really. So I'll mark a support right here. If you really want to, you can pull see the coordinates and make a note of it. Not a day, but a month. And you can just keep on doing that for supports or resistances in this case. As you can see, there's a support right below the price, and anything above the price acts as resistance to the price. And so these are levels you want to look forward to when selling or taking profits. And then support is basically something you want to take profits when shorting, and look for an entry price to long, and or like take your stop loss towards it. It really depends. There's different variations on this, but when it comes to support and resistance lines and how to find them, what you really want to do when it comes to lower time frames is find a sticking point where price reacts to, where it touches a lot. I'll get more into that when we go to lower time frames. So anyways, when analyzing a chart, I start off with a monthly. I'll put in all my support and resistance for that to help keep me organized. I will also make a folder with all the lines that I drew on the monthly time frame. And so I'll just name this one month, just to keep organized. And then next, I will go down to the weekly. In this case, it's a 7-day for me. I like the 7-day time frame better than the 1 week on TradingView. And I will draw all my support and resistance lines here. I'm just doing a few to give examples. With this, you're looking for a common sticking point. I tend to work my way up from down when price is kind of lower. So you can see this is resistance. This is resistance because there was a close with an open, and that's just a common place where price was reacting to, along with up here where we had a close and an open, and this acted as resistance to price, and price went down off of that. Same right here, and same right here. Price wicked up right here, and then went down, and then tried to come back up, and then it rejected off of it. An example of support would be right below this and you can see how price did react to this. Right now it was bouncing off of it, and in the past, about over here, it rejected off of it. back over here, it rejected off of it about, and then back over here, rejected off of it. So that's when you know when the support line in this case is significant, and it's definitely a support line you want to keep. Anyways, I would put all these into a folder and name it weekly or week, however you want to organize it. And with weeklies, you can also make it a different color if you want to. In my case, I like to make it gold yellow color, whatever. So yeah. And then from weekly, I like to move on to my daily timeframes. Let me zoom out here a little bit. With daily, once again, work my way down. Start up, work my way down. So up here is resistance. Here is resistance. You can see price rejected off of it, and in the past it rejected off of it too. And in the past too, it was a support, so you know it's significant. Let me look for some more here. Here's another one. It was acted as resistance right here. Then about over here, it was acting as support. A lot of times price likes to react to this like flipping where support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. I'll show you more examples on lower time frames too with that. And so as you do this, you want to make sure you find every single point that price kind of sticks to or reacts to a lot. And you just keep on doing this. For me, I like to only do the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. And so with this, I will make a folder. Of course, there's a lot more levels that I can do, but just to keep the video short, I'm not gonna do every single one. In fact, I'll actually live stream probably this Sunday on me doing this and kind of go over my shoulder and see how I analyze a chart and whatnot. And so with this, it just takes more time. It takes a lot more practice. I encourage you guys to go out to and practice this over and over again. Also, as I end the video, I will leave a link in the description to a free Discord where I post all my trades in, along with a link to a indicator that I use, Market Cipher. And if you guys like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.